a group of people have been abducted by a person that's referring himself as the Vengeance. Police department have identified the man as Muhammad Ryan Razid with student ID 24005948. The victim consists of a scientist, which is Dance Daniel 24005954, a vaccine technician Adi Hakimi bin Muhammad Hafiz, student ID 24005952, and a victim of COVID-19, Zal Akbar bin Zahidi, student ID 24005950. Further investigation will be held to bring this case to court.
Starting from the city of Wuhan, China, COVID-19, which spread through every part of the world in the year 2020, initially declared as a virus that will not affect other entities, turned out to affect hundreds of thousands of people in just few months, which challenged the Sustainable Development Goal (SDG), affecting all 17 goals, mainly SDG 3, which is good health and well-being. The world feels suffocating at times, cloaked in a haze of fear and confusion. Places once alive with shadow now echo with whispers of doubt. Everywhere I look, I see people wearing masks, a way to prevent spreading of COVID-19, they say. But it's not enough. The world then introduced vaccine, results from cooperation around the globe, which flicker hope to every mankind. The world loses its source to fear, blinded by the promise of safety afforded by the vaccine without any doubt in heart, outstretch their arm and taking it to their body, which I refuse at first. How is it invented? How does it actually work? Many questions keep flowing to mind, which I believe everybody must have think about it at least once, not take action.
Sit dream, son. Don't worry, this won't take so long. It's a real dream.
I sleep beneath your skin so quick. Some call me a cure, others call me a trick. I alter you in ways unseen, weapon forged by man's machine. What am I?
It must be the COVID-19 vaccine, isn't it?
Precisely. So tell me, how does it work?
This vaccine differs from the norm, that awakened pathogens are not injected into your bloodstream. That's a thing of the past. Now, mRNA vaccines reign. We use mRNA created in our labs to teach our cells to produce pieces of proteins, spike proteins to be precise. Once the message is delivered, the mRNA is destroyed by our cells. What remains are the spike proteins, hence the trickery begins.
Trickery?
What does not belong to us shall be destroyed. That's how our immune system works. The spike proteins on display on the surface of our cells trigger the immune system. Antibodies flood the bloodstream, ready for battle with what seems to be an infection. The immunity level rises, and at long last, the body will adapt and overcome, ready to face the real deal, an actual infection.
That sure sounds noble. But will you be responsible for the side effects it brings to people? You wouldn't want to be mutated, do you?
Let me make things clear. These vaccines do not interfere with human DNA. I assure you that no genes shall be altered.
What about the sickness it brings to men?
I've actually done a survey, but it's on my device. Headaches, fevers, and aching, to name a few, are the body's natural reaction when a foreign entity is present within the system. It brings order to chaos. These temporary side effects prove that the body is adapting towards the vaccine. It is truly a spectacle of human resilience, don't you think?
I need you to handle something. There's a technician, vaccine division. The name is Adi Akbar. I'll send the details soon. Make sure it's quiet and clean. No mistake. You got it?
You know how I work. Once I have the name, the rest is inevitable. Send me what I need. He'll disappear before he knows what's coming.
Have a seat there. I have something for you.
Firstly grown in a lab, a part of the foe altered and weakened, but how can you know? Mixed with chemicals, tested and tried, yet you can trust what they are trying to hide. What am I? It's the process of making vaccine, isn't it?
Explain it.
It all starts in the depths of a lab. Scientists, driven by necessity, create something new, a vaccine. But first, it must endure scrutiny, animal testing, the first hurdle. Does it provoke the right immune response? Is it safe enough to move forward?
And then they just move on to human. Seems reckless.
Plus, nah, it's calculated. They journey through 3 phases of trials. Phase 1, the small group, the brave few. They are the first line of defense. If they withstand the test, they progress.
And phase 2?
Hundreds join the ranks. They measure the immune response, monitor side effects. Every detail counts. Then, phase 3. The final stand. Tens of thousands of people. This is where the truth is laid bare. Will it protect or will it fail?
What happens after that?
Once the data is collected, it goes to the gatekeepers, the WHO, the FDA. They analyze every result, every statistic. If it passes their judgment, it gets the green light. After approval, I step in. As a vaccine technician, I am part of the team that manufactures it. Picture a factory humming with purpose, churning out hope for the world. Finally, it reaches the people. It reaches me. It reaches you. They roll up their sleeves, joining the fight against something unseen.
So, it's more than just a shot. It's a lifeline.
Exactly. It's a battle we fight together. I actually have a friend who is previously a COVID victim. You can ask him yourself.
Are you Zal Ahmad?
Yes.
You have a minute.
For what?
Just follow me. So tell me, Akbar, how was your experience regarding COVID-19?
March 2020. It was chaos. The world was shutting down. You think you are safe. There's a few weeks to write it out. But then, it's your turn. COVID-19 wasn't a story anymore. It was my life. I tested positive. At first, just a flu, fatigue. But when the fever hit, breathing became a fight. That's when reality sunk in. Isolation in the hospital, it was hell. No family, just a machine beating my own independence. Each day feel like a battle, a mental and physical war. You think they don't care? The medical staff. They are the real heroes, putting their life on the line while I fought to the grave. It was their courage that kept me alive. Then came the vaccine, a light at the end of a dark tunnel. I took that shot and slowly I began to recover. I was one of the lucky ones. It changed everything. I feel stronger, like I could finally breathe again. Truly breathe. The memories of struggle faded, replaced by a sense of hope. COVID-19 turned our life upside down. It was loss and fear, but it also brought resilience. We learned to stand together, and through the scars we rise stronger than before.
You can go now.
And reflecting on the journey I've explored, I can conclude that even at the time the world was facing COVID-19, when it felt as though the disease had won, mankind worked together to forge its own light, the COVID-19 vaccine. COVID-19 may never fully vanish, but we know how to live and adapt with it, moving from once a pandemic to an endemic. It shows that even when given choices to surrender or fight, we chose to fight as we always do, bringing the strength, innovation, and resilience of mankind. But it doesn't end here. The lesson learned and progress made are the only beginning, indicating the future of vaccines promises a stronger and more prepared healthcare system to face challenges yet unseen. In the end, our will to overcome challenges is what defines us. As long as humanity stands united, we'll face whatever comes next together.